My name is Joe Harker with Ariam Partners. I'm a multifamily real estate investment investor and operator in the Atlanta, Georgia area. I use a investor management service to manage all my investors and handle distributions and K1s and documents and project updates, and they actually referred me to the preferred investor. So far, we've been working with Preferred Investor for about 6-7 weeks now. It's been a very good experience. The whole team assigned to us, they're all professional, responsive, they solve problems, take suggestions, and they've been very good to work with. You know, the quality of leads that we get is where I've been really impressed. Every call that comes through to on our side is a truly qualified and serious and motivated investor. There's only been a handful out of nearly 200 calls now where it's somebody got through that's trying to sell something, or they're not serious. But I would say 99% of the calls we're getting are from really qualified investors that not all of them are investors now, but we have those contacts forever, and at some point we're going to convert a lot of those to sales, and so that's on our end to do that. But the leads being provided are of the highest quality. Several. You hooked me onto HubSpot, which was instrumental in managing CRM and managing hundreds of leads that we have. We didn't have that in place. We'd be doing this on Excel spreadsheets or something, and it would be a nightmare with no way to track progress. So that was a great solution. Part of my problem was just being a small business, a small company, not having the infrastructure to handle the multiple calls we get. I mean, I think we're probably getting somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 to 10 calls a day, and didn't have the infrastructure. So I approached you guys about my needs there, and you offered up a solution there, and had somebody now fielding my calls for me for part of the day. So that's been extremely helpful. Just kind of alluding to my point earlier, where I didn't have the infrastructure, so I probably the first 2 or 3 weeks that once I had you guys on board, those first 2-3 weeks I was missing a lot of calls, and what I've found is that it's really important to field the calls the first time they come in, because the follow-up is not only time consuming, but sometimes I'll miss a scheduled appointment just because something else will pop up, or potential investor, they won't keep their appointment. So I found it really important to be able to field those calls live. I've now solved that issue, but didn't, like I said, for the first 2-3 weeks, it was just me, and I was missing most of those calls. So I think my advice would be to get the infrastructure in place internally. Make sure you have the time to handle this. We are very close, and we still have another 6 weeks or so before we have to close on our deals. So based on the volume of calls that we're getting, the significant interest on everybody that we've talked to, we're more than comfortable and confident that we'll get our full $1.2 million equity raise within the next 6 weeks. So lots of interest, nothing fully committed yet, but certainly a lot of interest and close to closing that deal.